Welcome back to the Electronics Racing League. Here we are for round 9 out of 15 here in Catalonia for the Spanish Grand Prix. We have 14 drivers here today. We just wait for them all to get on track. Shade Fox, sorry, he's the first one to get on track. The lone Alpine today. The only teams of 2 drivers are Mercedes, Williams and Ferrari. No, and Red Bull and AlphaTauri. So the majority of the grid. It's Fajar out on track nice and early. So is Vortex, so is Gatesby, so is Lightan, so is I believe COH, so is Sam, so is Thomas, so is Union, he's coming out, Eric and Danny's still in the pits, Elof still in the pits. I am commentating by myself today. Unfortunately my co-commentator Alex cannot be here with Shade getting all caught up there on the curb. As Fajar's gone through, I missed that. There's now everyone but Bright, FXM and Danny and Elof out on track. It's JJ now leaves the pit lane. The 2 favourites for pole being JJ and Sam. As Fajar now starts his flying lap. Got some yellows in sector 3. Fajana going through turns 1 and 2. Up, down 3. Slow down a bit there. Gatesby's causing more yellows. He spun into the pit lane. He goes. Fajana coming around turn 4 with Elof approaching him. As now FXM and Danny and Gatesby are the only 2 drivers out on track because FXM and Danny is coming out on track. F1 Union now causing some yellows, probably just letting the Ferrari go ahead. Thomas, he's spun. Jono entering sector 3 with a 55.4. While his teammate Loxy backs off in his lap to give, I believe that's Union, a bit of space. Yeah, it is. As Fajar now rounds the final corner. Now the benchmark's okay, that is not the benchmark. Definitely been an offing there as Shade goes back into the pits and Elof begins his lap. Now Vortex, he will set a 19.0. People seem to be struggling. A man who I bet isn't struggling. Samuel Drake Lee, Lighthand sets an 18.2. Sam sets a 17.0. FX7 and Danny starts his lap on mediums. There's a Red Bull going, so the Red Bull of TOH. He's trying to give his teammate a bit of tow, I wonder. Thomas sets a 35.2. Much more room to improve there. JJ goes second with a 17.2. It's 5, sorry, F1 Union with an 18.3. Sort of slots it in third. Now Elof Gamer got some tow from his teammate, is next across the line. Comes onto the line and goes 5th with an 18.3. His teammate obviously setting his lap. Loxy's gone purple in sector 1. Right now approaches the end of his lap, nearly losing it. He will set his lap. And he goes P3 with a 17.9. Loxy though, he went purple in the first. Thomas causing more yellows. This F1 Union goes past. TO8 setting a 2 minute. FX7 Danny setting an 18.3 on mediums. That's good pace. Midfield on mediums. Loxy now comes around the final chicane, which hopefully will not be here in next year's games. Obviously they're changing it in real life. As he comes up to the line, it's P5. Vortex is for Jar. No, not for Jar. Thomas. On spinning. Thomas's tyre pressures need to be fixed. There's a setup problem there. Gatesby's gone purple in sector 2. Gatesby now comes around the final corner, comes to the line, goes P11. So Shade Fox now is the only driver yet to set a lap. There's Shade now. Shade's got an invalid. Now, the top 9 are all in the pits. So with 10 minutes left in this qualifying session, 13 out of 14 have set a lap. Jar now on those fresh set of softs. It's going again. FX7 is still on the. If he can put a lap together. Now Fajar goes to try and prove that 122.5. Two AlphaTauris, the two Mercedes up ahead. Mercedes is backed off, sorry, massively. Vajana makes it to the end of the lap. Now this will be an improvement. He goes to P9. Now I believe F1 Union now begins his flying lap. So does Loxy. So does Bright. JJ's literally just come out of the pits. So does FX7. He's a 10th up, or a 10th and a half up. in sector 1, sorry. He now approaches the end of sector 1. He's now 3 temps up on his previous sector. So FX7 Danny's pace on the mediums was not even that bad. It's actually really good. Gatesby now causing yellows. You've got Thomas and Shade Fox up ahead. Hopefully Thomas has fixed his problem. His FX7 goes up to P3. What a lap. As like is Vortex getting out of the way of people. Wright's improving. I don't know about F1 Union. Looks like he's improving. As he comes to the line, it's P3. Decent lap by the Mercedes. And here comes his teammate around the final corner. It's P2. 1,000th quicker than JJ, but still no one can match Sam. Like, look at that. Can Thomas improve that lap? No, he cannot improve as Gatesby begins his lap. Vortex on a lap. L off. He's getting another tow by his teammate. He's just off. So 6 minutes left in this session. Sam is not out on track. Zlatan now heads to the end of this lap. He stays P7, but he does improve. Loxley is not improving. FX7 done in the pits. Mercedes have already set their laps. JJ is 2 temps up in the first sector, and I just about missed what he was in the second. No, in the first, sorry. But he's 2 temps up in the middle sector as he approaches this horrible chicane. Oh, and he spins on it. He takes too much curb. And there goes that lap. That's so unfortunate. As Gatesby did set a lap. Thomas improved. He may have improved quite a while ago. Pretty sure TOH is on a lap. He's on invalid now. Elof Gamer's not even that far off improving. I've just noticed something. Right to Union, P2, P3 and P4 are separated by 1,000 each. That shows how close these lot are. Right to Union. It's like a massive gap to Sam. TOH not on the lap. Shed Fox is out on track. Thomas is on an invalid. Thomas needs to box. He's got 2% ERS. Actually, no. They're 3 lap hold. I don't know what he's doing. Is he just trying to get practice in? Oh no, Gatesby avoids him even though he's on invalid. Gates probably didn't know. TOH has aborted his lap. There are 3.5 minutes left in this session. Samuel Drake currently on provisional pole. It's going to take quite a lot to beat as well. TOH now begins his lap. The top two, Loxy, Litan, Elof Gamer, Fajar, Vortex, are joining the others out on track. It's going to take a massive lap to beat Sam. The Ferraris, not Ferraris. The Red Bull still giving each other toes. So they're 8th and 10th right now. JJ Union and FX7 Danny now on track. TOH goes P9. And that is TOH is done now as Sam's got an invalid. But he will most likely still be able to, I'm pretty sure he can still make it. Right, is only 7 thousandths up through sector 1. As FX7 Danny now begins his lap. This is it. This is the end of qualifying. It's now or never. Loxy goes purple with only 36 thousandths improvement. Everyone's out on track now. F1 Union going slow. Sam on an invalid. Sam's got enough time to go again. I just about missed right sector times. JJ begins his lap, his final lap. FX7 Danny's already a 10th up. F1 Union begins his final lap. Litan begins his. Loxy not that far off. He's doing his lap now. Elof Gamer goes above Litan, who is aborting his lap. So that is it for Litan's qualifying session. Bright is also finished. So he's gone into the pits. Now JJ just needs to find 1,000 improvement as Loxy goes P5. FX7 Danny nearly 4 attempts up. Gatesby's retired. JJ's gone purple. FX7 Danny now approaches the line. P2! Ooh! A 17-0. Just like Sam, but 12 thousandths off. Sam must be relieved as he is not improving. JJ goes on to provisional pole as Union has spun his... Oh, what the hell's going on here? Whatever happened, Union has messed up his lap, and now here comes Sam. No deployment, and JJ will... Actually, yeah, JJ's on pole. It's JJ, Sam, FX7 and Danny. Apparently Union got screwed by Litan. That's JJ's 6th pole, and he now moves above Blixer and Loxy, and is 4 poles behind Trackies. So it's JJ, Sam, FX7, Bright, Union, Loxy. That is a hell of a top 6 going into this race. Congratulations to JJ for taking pole. This is going to be a really interesting race. Now, look, the top three separated by 24 thousandths. Thank you for watching the Ultronics race, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you for the race. Goodbye.